Hey guys, this is Beautiffied, aka Tiffany Shyla, and welcome to my channel. This is a part of my TIFFMAS series, and today I will be telling you guys 25 things to do before 2025 starts. So let's get right into this video. We're not going to waste any time. To number one, which is read an informational book. You cannot go wrong with learning new information, whether that be from a book, from a person, from life experiences. You can't go wrong. Knowledge is power, guys, and you can never know too much. There's always a lesson in something. So get you an informational book to read before the year is up. You still have time. Number two, I would say, is book a massage. There's no better feeling than taking care of your body, and booking a massage is something that I try to prioritize. I try to go to the spa as often as I can. Sometimes time doesn't allow me to, time doesn't permit me to go as often as I would like, but booking a massage to get your body relaxed before you go into that new year is something that is a must. Number three, I would say to insert exercise into your weekly regimen. Now, I know y'all are going to have working out on your resolution list, so just get started now. Like, it's still 2024. You have time. Get started now before you get into 2025, because it'll make things much easier when you do put that on your list. Number four is going to be to dedicate 10 minutes of self-reflection a week. So, when I say this, it doesn't mean that you have to do all 10 minutes in one day. You can space out the 10 minutes and make it however many, like whatever increment works for you, but do at least 10 minutes for one single week to self-reflect. And I'm saying this because you want to put yourself in that mindset. You want to get your thoughts together and, just prepare yourself for 2025, because this is about to be your year. Number five is going to be to create a savings plan. Listen to me when I say this, and I'm saying this out of the kindness of my heart, guys. The kindness of my heart. You need a savings plan if you don't have one already, okay? I try to tell this to a lot of people. Anybody who will listen to me, y'all know I don't play about that. Savings. Okay, you need it. Don't sleep on it. Get you a savings plan. Create it now. Create it today, so you will be prepared for 2025 when you're making that go up. Number six is going to be to declutter your space. Now, I put this on there because, guys, you do not want to carry extra stuff that you don't necessarily need into the new year. I know we say this every single year, but get rid of all the extra stuff that you don't need. Like, what are you keeping it here for? Declutter your life. Whether that mean people, whether that's clothes, whether that's bags that you don't wear, shoes that you don't wear. Declutter it all. Old silverware. It could be old silverware. Anything. Declutter your space before this year is up. Number seven. Buy at least one nice thing for yourself. It doesn't have to be extremely expensive. I'm not saying you have to break the bank with it. Like, no. Just buy one nice thing for yourself and let that be it. Like, everybody deserves it, and I'm sure that a lot of people don't do that often within the year. So before the year is ending, you just need to make sure you need to buy one nice thing for yourself. Number eight is going to be taking photos with the ones that you care about the most. Photos are worth, like pictures in general, they're worth a million words. So take pictures with the ones that you care about. Take pictures of the ones that you love. Take pictures with them. All of that. Like, pictures are there for memories. They're there to serve memories. Like, I was reflecting on my year this week, and I was looking through all of my pictures, and I just I couldn't even wrap my head around how much has happened throughout the entire year that I completely forgot about until I looked at those pictures. You don't want to forget about these moments, and those pictures are going to be there to remind you of them. So take pictures with the ones that you care about the most, with the ones that you love the most. Number 9 is going to be Number 9 is going to be buy flowers and nurture them. I say this, I know everybody doesn't like flowers, but I think that flowers are a good representation of like experiences that go on in your life. It could represent like your life as a whole. I even have a tattoo on me with a scripture that kind of relates to this, but basically it's like flowers resemble what can grow in your life and the seasons that you go through and things like that. So try to buy flowers to nurture them so that they can grow, and it shows you like just like what the process of life would be like. In all honesty, you can see it from when it's not so healthy to when it gets healthy, the journey of that, and you can actually nurse it back to health if it's not in the best shape. You can care for it just like you would care for your neighbor. Like, I think that it translates to so much more than keeping a flower alive, a bouquet of flowers alive. So try to buy flowers and nurture them and see how you feel after the fact. Number 10 is going to be spend one day amongst nature. And guys, do not kill me for this. I know it is getting cold outside, but when I tell you that nature can put you in a headspace that most things cannot do, like being in the club will not put you in the same headspace that being around nature would be putting you in. Like, I'm telling you, spend one day in nature, at least one day, and you will not regret it. Like, and I know I love nature, so I'm kind of biased, but I'm telling you, whether that be like taking a walk throughout the park on a day where the sun is out a little bit more, or dipping your feet in some water, like spend some time amongst nature, guys. And it doesn't have to be a really long day, or it doesn't have to be a really long time. I just suggest that you guys spend at least one day within nature. Number 11 is going to be to write down what you are grateful for in 2024. This can go along with number 4, which was the self-reflecting, but I definitely think it's a little bit more than self-reflecting. Writing down the things that you were grateful for in 2024 will help you to realize, how you want your 2025 to look like, what you want that 2025 to look like. I know that a lot of times I kind of forget what I don't forget it, but it is easy to just try to put that in the back of your mind, how you were before you were up and the things that you had to go through to get to where you are. But when you write down all the things that you're grateful, you start to realize like, oh, I was kind of struggling this past year, and look at where I am now. Like, all of these things would not have been possible. That is something that I would do, is write down all the things that I was grateful for in 2024 so that I can see what my 2025 will be looking like and where I'm headed and the things that I can do better. And yeah. So number 12 is going to be to create a habit/routine that you want to start. Start it now. I know habits are really hard to get into, and forming that routine is really hard to get into. But if you start now, it won't be very hard. The same thing with the exercising point that I made. Like, if you create that habit now, something that you really had wanted to put into a routine, then it should be very easy by the time 2025 starts. Number 13 is going to be deep clean. Now, I say deep clean, and this is different from our decluttering standpoint, because deep cleaning, you are getting all of the dirt, all of the filth out of your space. All of that we're taking it out, taking it away. We do not want to carry any of that dust in 2025. We don't want to carry any of that dirt into 2025. None of it. Deep clean your space, and I promise you, you're going to be feeling brand new, just like the space. Number 14 is going to be to track your expenses. Guys, along with saving, you need to also track your expenses, because you would be surprised as to where your money goes. Hey, you do not want to lose track of the things that you're spending your money on. Like, I know earlier this year I kind of had a wake up call because I was like, whoa, I am spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars a week on food, outside food. And it's like, you don't have to do that if you don't necessarily need to. Like, I'm very capable of cooking my own food. There's no reason that I need to be eating crab legs and lobster tails and steaks every week. So track your expenses so that you know how to kind of get that together within 2025, what you can eliminate and things like that. Number 15, use ChatGPT to create a meal plan. What better time to start getting healthy than now? So you guys, ChatGPT, you'd be surprised what you can use it for. There are a lot of things that it can help you with. And so when you ask it to create a meal plan, it is going to be very specific to the things that you want to get out of it. Like all the vegetables that you want to include, just let ChatGPT know and it will put it into that recipe and meal plan for you, okay? Number 16, that leads me to my next point, which is try a new recipe / cuisine. I recently actually did try a new recipe. I do it all the time, but I recently tried a new recipe and it was really, really good. I even tried a new cuisine. I had ramen for the first time, and now I'm absolutely obsessed. But these are things that I am trying to do myself. I'm not just giving you these tips on what to do before 2025. I'm actually taking them in myself. But yeah, I definitely tried a new cuisine for the year and I was very satisfied with my decision. So I encourage you guys to try a new recipe or cuisine. Number 17, clean out your refrigerator. I mean, this kind of goes with decluttering and deep cleaning, but make sure you clean out your refrigerator. I do not want to see no sharp cheddar cheese that was dated back into April, no milk that was spoiled 3 weeks ago, vegetables looking real sad, dry, soggy. Deep clean it. Clean your refrigerator out. I just had to make that a bullet point because, guys, it could get real nasty in there. So number 18, contact 2 people that you wish to network with in 2025. Make sure you keep that connection tight and just keep that line of communication open because you never know what you have planned for the new year. So if you know 2 people that would be very useful to network with or keep in contact with, keep that line of communication open. Contact them right now so they don't forget about you before 2025 comes. Number 19, start, or I would say just try to engage in Bible study, or if you're not too into the Bible, you can do the Quran, things like that. Whoever you believe in, I would say start to study the Bible or start to study your book, whatever the case is. I would encourage you to do that. Now, I need to take this in myself and I am trying to, but yes, that is definitely something to hold on to. Number 20, put money in your IRA. You cannot go wrong with this, guys. Set up your future for 2025. Don't be scared to do it. I know it's very intimidating to do, but find out from somebody that you think will be more educated in the topic, like getting one, how you can go about doing that. But it's definitely important to build for your future. Number 21 is going to be brainstorm a business plan. Guys, I know everybody is not set to be a business owner. I know that. But if you can get another stream of income doing, a business plan, like any type of business for you, any type of branding, then I would say do it. Like, now is the time. You can literally get money off of pretty much anything. So don't be afraid to use your talents to create that business plan so you can get paid off of it, especially when you know you're very knowledgeable on the subject. Number 22, create a 5-year financial, personal, and business plan. this is just so that you can stay on track. It's kind of like the same thing where you would do like a resolution list. It's different, but it's the same thing, as in like you have to follow along with it. Like you don't want to lose sight of your long-term goals nor your short-term goals. So creating a financial plan or a 5-year financial plan, personal plan, like, and business is something that you can do so that you know how to stay on track with the things that you have going on and the things that, like, the place that you see yourself at in the future. Number 23, do a good deed for someone. You never know who's gonna need it. So doing a good deed for a person isn't going to harm you in any way. It's actually going to bless you. I know sometimes it's hard with the economy that we're in to, you know, provide for other people when a lot of us are struggling ourselves. But doing a good deed for someone, sometimes that doesn't even have to be monetarily. Just try to do at least one good deed for someone before 2025 comes. Number 24, do a new activity or hobby by yourself. It is okay to spend time by yourself, guys. So finding like a new hobby that you want to accomplish or an activity that you want to get into before 2025 could be very self-rewarding. Whether that be like horseback riding, if that's something you're into, picking up tennis, if that's something that you're into, learning like how to do new art pieces, pottery, things of that nature. Like you could turn anything into a hobby, and doing it by yourself would kind of help, like whenever you're in like a bad mood or whatever and you turn to that hobby, that makes you feel better. You know what I'm saying? So try to pick up a new hobby or activity by yourself so that you don't have to rely on others for your happiness, for your pick-me-ups and things like that. You can go to your hobby and that'll make you feel better. And last but not least, explore a new music avenue. You never know. Like, I listen to all types of music, and I'm very grateful for the fact that, you know, my ears are open to new sounds and things like that. Like, I don't shy away from one single genre or one single artist. Like, I would like to give different music different tries. So trying to explore a new music avenue is something that I think that would be helpful for 2025, because it just, I don't know, it opens you up to new things. Like, it doesn't keep you in that little bubble, like, oh, I only like to listen to rock music, or oh, I only like to listen to, let's say, hip hop. Like, no, just indulge in it. So yeah, that was my list of 25 things to do before 2025 comes. And I hope you guys enjoy it, and I hope you take something from it. Let me know in the comments if you plan on doing any of these things. And thank you for coming to TIFFMAS. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.